Hello and welcome back to Penguin Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this gorgeous little gift box or card holder. I think it's a card holder really. So it's absolutely stunning, it's really simple. As you can see, it's beautifully designed, really elegant with a bit of designer series paper and a bit of an embellishment on the front. It perfectly fits our standard card side, which are 4 1/4 wide. 4 1/8, sorry. As you can see, there's plenty of room to stand more cards in there. Really beautiful. If you'd like to see how to make this, please keep watching. So the first thing you're going to need is a piece of cardstock that measures 12 inches by 9 1/4 inches, and I've decided to use the Berry Burst cardstock today. So that's the first thing you need. The next thing you need is your scoring board, or you can use your trimmer with the scoring blade. So there's a few marks we need to do first. So on the long side we're going to score at 3 3/4 inch all the way down, and at 8 1/4 inches all the way down. Okay, you then need to rotate your cardstock, and on the short side we need to score at 1 1/2 inches. Oh, sorry, I've gone off the edge there. 1 1/2 inches. And 5 1/2 inches was the other one. So 1 1/2 inches and 5 1/2 inches. Okay, we then need to do some other little cuts. So if you turn it back round again, so you've got the small section, you see that there, the small section at the top, and you need to do just this top section to the first line, and we need to do at 2 1/4. No, that's not right. 2 1/4 inches, yeah, sorry, I was going the wrong side. 2 1/4 inches and 9 3/4. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. All we've done, yeah, just there, is gone to that top line, okay? And then you need to rotate it and go at the bottom. And at the bottom, again, just this top section, or the bottom section, we're going to go at 3 1/4 inches. And we're going to go at 8 3/4 inch. So hopefully, I'm not sure which way is better, probably that way. There we go, you can just see there, those score lines. Okay, I've gone off slightly there, so I'm just going to rub my tool just over it. So that's all you need for your scoring tool. So there's one more mark, or 2 more marks we need to put in, but I think we will do this by using our trimmer board. So let's see if I can show you. So at the bottom here, you can see the narrow section. We've got one line there. So from that line to that corner, we need to slice off. So I'll do the first one, and then I can show you. If I can get this lined up. I may have my head in the screen, so I will try not to. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I've done. So I've gone from that line to there, okay? And exactly the same on the other side. Sorry if my head's in the screen. I have stood up, so hopefully it's not. Okay, right. So what we need to now, so we've got those sort of 2 flaps there. So the next thing we're going to do first is cut off that excess bit there. So we'll get rid of that first. And the same here. Okay. So what we're left with now is this rather random shape. So we'll do the folding first, I think, because it makes it easier for you to be able to see. So we'll do all the horizontal ones and just fold and burnish across those. Okay, and then rotate, and we'll do the full ones first, so those 2. And then we'll come back in with our scissors. So now we've got these score lines, which hopefully you can see. So you need to cut along this bottom one here. Okay, be neat on the one side, and we just need to wedge in these tabs as we don't need this, okay? So there's the first one. And we need to do exactly the same on the other side. So straight across and then we just need to wedge in these tabs. Okay, so there's that first bit. So the next bit we need to do is up here. So we need to cut along here, along this edge here that you can see. So just be neat again when you do this, as it is going to be on show. Okay, and then cut down this tab line. And as before, we're just going to wedge it in. It just makes it that bit easier when putting it together. And then what you'll see is that this is going to close up. Oh, I haven't done that properly. Is that this is going to fold up to there. Okay, so there's that side. So we just need to do exactly the same on the other side. I've just got a little bit of an edge there. So again, we're going to go down, we're going to cut, and we're going to wedge this off and cut straight down here. Okay, so that is all of our bits done. So as you can see, everything lines up perfectly. Okay, and these go at the front. So this is the base for our little card holder. So we need to decorate this. So I have got some designer series paper ready, and this is from the Bundle of Love collection. Hopefully you can see it's sort of very vanilla with some gold sparkle. So I've already cut these to size, and hopefully they line up well. But I'll tell you the dimensions shortly, and they will be listed as usual on my website. So the section at the back is the larger section, and that is 3.5 by 4.25. The front section is 1.25 by 4.25, and then the two sides are the same, but they're obviously the opposite way round. So the height at the tallest point is 3.5 inches by 3.75, and then the small section there is 1.25. But as I say, all these details will be left on the blog. So we're going to stick those on first, and I'm going to use my fast fuse. So you could use any designer series paper or leave this blank. I just like to put a little bit extra onto it. So just work your way around and line everything up. It's approximately 1/8 of an inch free around each side, so that will help you when you're lining it up. As well, this DSP goes either way up, but just make sure when you're doing yours, if it has got a pattern, that you have got it the right way up, obviously. I've been meaning to make this for a long time, as I have lots of cards lying around that I've made that I haven't actually put anywhere, so or used just yet. So it'll be good to have somewhere to sort of have them all placed. Okay, final one. So now we need to glue everything together, and again we're going to use fast fuse, and you've just got the 4 tabs. So all we're going to do is put fast fuse along with those. So just line them up at the top and at the sides. And there we have a little card box. So I'm just going to grab some cards here that I made recently. And as you can see, they stand up perfectly, and you can get quite a lot in there. So these are just some ones I've done before recently, and they fit perfectly in there. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of decoration to the front, I think. We're going to go with the daisy punch, just to add something extra to the front. So I've got some scraps here of the cards that we've used for the berry burst. I've got my daisy delight punch, so what I'm going to do is punch 2 of these out. And I'm going to use my bone folder. Okay, and all I'm going to do is be gently just fold them back, just gently, just to give them a bit of shape. Just be careful, as I've done this a few times and just been a bit harsh and ripped the berry burst. I'm just grabbing some glue dots and some dimensionals. So grab a glue dot and put it on the inside of one of your flowers, and then we're just going to line them up so that the flowers fill the gaps. Okay, like that. I'm just going to bend them down a bit more so that when we push it down it sort of creates this beautiful shape. And we're going to use a dimensional to stick this down, I think. Just to give it a bit of extra pop. So just be careful when you place this down that you don't have the petals hanging over the bottom, as obviously it won't stand up. So just work out where you want it to go. So I'm going to put it there, so it just stands up there. We're going to put one of these lovely gold faceted gems in the middle. Let's go with a large one. Okay. Let's bring the cards back in. And there we have it. Beautiful little card holder with a lovely little flower on the front. So I think that's really simple, really quick. This video's taken how long? 11 minutes, and I've been explaining a few bits as well. So it's nice and quick, simple project. Would be really good to make in a class actually, and people could make this and then they could collect their cards in it that they've been making in the class as well. Really simple, really nice, and shows off some nice techniques. If you'd like to find out more information about buying these products or how you can find all the measurements, please go down below and you will see the link to my blog, which is www.penguincrafts.co.uk. If you click that, that will take you through to all the details. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll be back soon, guys. Thank you very much.